Chapter 15. She swallowed a razor blade. Black tax. Noun. Definition. Financial obligations that many Africans have to other family members, usually beyond their immediate families. Use. Sometimes black tax can make financial prosperity difficult to achieve. Origin. South Africa. Have you ever opened your family WhatsApp chat only to find a very ridiculous message? Something like this message from Brother Kasimo. Good evening, everyone, and happy weekend. How are we all doing? Hope we all enjoyed our week. Please, we need to come together as a family again. Auntie Kudi swallowed a razor blade and she needs 2 million naira for her surgery. Please, let's come together to support her. So please, Okpe, Dami, all of you, please let us kindly donate any amount we can towards helping Kudi. Please send your token to Kudi's account number. And you're wondering, how? Was the razor blade hiding in her sandwich? Who put it there? Or did she look at the razor blade and think it looks like cheese? How does a grown woman swallow a razor blade? But then, you don't want to be that family member who is questioning the genuine need of someone who, by the way, carried you as a baby. I'm sure I'm not the only one that can relate to issues like this. So when I ask, has your auntie ever swallowed a razor before? That's what I mean. Living a good money life in an African family can be tricky. If you're not careful, all your savings and investment plans can be in the mud before you can say anything. There are times when I've said no to such requests because I'd exceeded my black tax budget for the month. The truth is, black tax is not exactly bad. And the African saying that goes, it takes a village to raise a child, is mostly true. I remember a couple of people in my family who contributed financially to where I am today. Before I became the Okpe of Cowrywise, I was their Okpe. But then, does this mean I should give in to black tax carelessly? See, that's just an invitation to poverty, because the requests never end. I remember talking to a member of our customer experience team about black tax. She mentioned to me that she pays black tax, but it is not a burden on her. It all boils down to planning, she said. Black tax has a silver lining. It can help your younger siblings and other relatives climb up the ladder of progress and get to a position where they can now support themselves and other family members. I'm not trying to eradicate black tax. I'm trying to show you how to navigate black tax before it becomes a burden. First, when you're unable to take care of your necessities because you're too busy helping others, a line needs to be drawn. And that line comes with planning. I always tell Twitter people to plan, save, and invest so that nobody will come crying to me if auntie swallows razor. You cannot even find me. However, I need to emphasize more on the planning aspect of that advice. Here's how I deal with black tax. I dedicate a percentage of my monthly income to family charity. I don't call it black tax because that sounds like I'm under compulsion, when in truth, I'm not. Well, at least not directly. Although there are some months where the money is not enough and they're asking for more, I try really hard to stick to my plan. My locked savings plan on Cowrywise helps me with this. I know that if I take out of my own money dedicated for personal expenditure to do charity, I won't have anything else to fall back to. My savings are locked and I can't unlock them. So when my village people keep asking for money, after I've already sent them all the money dedicated to family charity, I simply say no. Sometimes I make sacrifices, but that's based on my discretion, when I'm feeling generous or I just cannot carry my face. I wish I could help right now, but I already sent all I have right now, I would reply in such circumstances. It's not easy, because sometimes I genuinely want to help. Other times, I'm just pissed that they always ask for money. I also need to relax and be taken care of now. Not every time Okpeda takes care of the problems of the whole world. But I try to keep calm, maintain beauty, and stick with my plan. So what will happen if auntie swallows razor tomorrow? I will take out my family charity money and give it to her. And hopefully, it will be enough. It's not always black and white, really. But what I always try to keep in mind is this. If I don't plan how I send money for family charity or black tax, I'll either end up being that bitter relative that does not send anything, or be that angry Nigerian that has given all their money to black tax and now they don't have anything else. Neither of those options is favorable to me, so I keep this at the back of my mind and I follow the first word on Cowrie Wise's motto: plan. Love, Okpe.